Here's where the desk used to be. Oh boy, kind of a nightmare down there actually. Especially since once you pick up the papers and stuff, then you still got like little paper clips and pieces in the dust, so you can't just vacuum it up. But we'll get it clean. We'll clean up all of the dust bunnies. Hi, G Star. All right, let's head back out here to where we can see the desk. This part was coming out a bit, and I didn't know why until I pulled it out. I vacuumed it off. It could use a wipe down. But then I took a look, and oh goodness, that's not good. There's a peg under there, and there's that weird metal screw, whatever it is, that doesn't have threads all the way down, and I don't know where that piece is. So maybe I will get lucky and it will turn up in my room, and maybe it's lost forever, but we're gonna try and fix this somehow, because this is a pretty good desk. So yeah, I'm suspecting glue on that piece and clamping it down will help with something, and then put another, I don't know. I'll be talking with my mother about this at some point when she's back. Anyways, let's grab my phone and go up to the studio where there are some things that we can actually do. Actually, hold on, is this? No, that's just one of the wood pieces from when I had the monitor arm mounted on there, which that may be why it ended up having problems, because the monitor arm was mounted on here. I'm not really sure. Anyways, let's turn off all these lights and go on up to the studio. I have some more containers for the Odyssey 2 games. So sweet. Also, I realized that it's not really a matter of which games go where. Well, kind of. It's more a matter of how many games do I have total. And how many containers are needed. Would I ever try making a stop motion film? Well, guess what? I have already made a few stop motion films, actually. Some Bionicle ones I did years ago. There's a Star Wars one that I've done. Building the Gun is one of my better stop motion animations. Alright, let me just climb up onto the platform, because I need to grab the charge cable, and then I'm sure there's a comment that I'll check. Give me just 1 second. I need to plug my phone in. So let me open up my phone. Let's go to my channel. Alright, what's the latest comment? So, no, apparently not. Perfect. So, alright, let's move the sound box out of the way. And so, yeah. Yep, looking at my old content, if we looked at any of those, yes. So I've done stop motion, and I'm gonna do maybe a few more in the future. I actually have a YouTube short that's stop motion. So there are a few things that I'll do with stop motion, but it's not gonna be like my main thing. Anyways, let's open these up. It'd be good if I had a razor or something. Right, so we got 4 of these. And let's start with the games we know where they go. Okay. These are not in alphabetical order at all. Okay, so A, B, okay, so we got A, B. Hey! Excuse me. C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, H, I, J, K, L, M, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Okay, so F goes there. These are all two-player games, right? Yes. Yes. Yep. Yes. And then pocket billiards. So wait. B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. So War of Nerves goes back. Ah, sweet. Ah. Yep. So let's grab out another one. These are really nice because I'll be able to like put a label on the front for whatever the category is, and then like there's gonna be one that's gonna have multiple ones, so I can split that up somehow. Like, getting something to stick to this not gonna be the easiest because it's fabric, but whatever I stick on there, I can have like I write whatever the games are, and I have a bracket style thing, so you know these games. Yes, you were. Oh, yeah. My sneezes are pretty loud. I don't know if I've told this story before, but one time I was working at Sweeto, and oh boy, if Evan was here, he'd remember this, but I sneezed, and he's like, oh, geez, Caleb, don't have to yell. I'm like, I didn't do it on purpose. My sneezes are always very loud. And at that point, our manager had left to go to Cisco and pick up some things they forgot. And Cisco was like a 30-minute drive one way away from the store. So then a little bit later, he's like, you know what? I bet our manager probably heard my sneeze all the way up at Cisco. Anyways, okay. What are these? Okay, Alien and, alright. This is 2 players. Alien Invaders Plus, Attack Time Lord. These are all the 1-player games, aren't they? Yes, because here is Sid the Spellbinder. Ooh. Now, I actually didn't get as far as looking up exactly which other games belong in what categories, but I know that I am really, really close because I have, I'll double check this, but I should have 40 games here. The North American collection of Odyssey has 47. However, there is Las Vegas Blackjack and Casino Slot Machine, which I'm not going to be adding to my collection because I don't gamble. I did actually have Las Vegas Blackjack, though, and I played it because I was curious what it was like. It's pretty boring. I've since given it to a friend. I would imagine that real blackjack in LA with a real dealer is probably a little more exciting, you know. However, there was one fun thing. I may tell this story again, but I was playing blackjack once with my uncle on the Odyssey, and, you know, just one of the few times that I was playing it. And, well, if I remember correctly, the scenario was something like, let's see, okay, you know what? I have $157 left. I'm just going to bet all of it. All right, go. Hit me. Hit me. Oh, darn it. I busted. Little beep pops up on the screen. And then suddenly, like, I forget how many digits it was, but my money thing was just filled with all 9s. So, like, yeah, got lucky. Anyways, let's open this up here. Alright, these are all 1 player. over there for now. Let's grab out another one of these. Excuse me. Okay, so the 1 or 2 players can come out. If you didn't see the last stream, this one actually worked out perfectly. This is the first box that I filled as a test. It's nice, there's just enough room. Picking it out though, like, maybe I would get an extra thicker piece of cardboard for the bottom. It works good enough though. You just grab it just right, and you can pull it out and pick the games. And Demon Attack, the only game I have that's in a solid cartridge like this, or solid case, which is much easier to access. I'm sure some of the other games I get will end up in this cartridge. It only has text on the top, so if I were to fit it in with the others like this, then yeah, it doesn't fit. What's the word? You can't see the thing. It's only this way or like this. So that works, except for I'm realizing this is now no longer alphabetical. So we need to move some. How am I going to do this? Not good. Well, let's see. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, D, F, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, P, Q, R, S, T, U, and V. And I suppose I could do like this. And then if I put Demon Attack over here, it's next to the D's. So I think I'll do that. Because, the alternative would be like, come on. The alternative would be like this. Actually, that's not as bad as I was thinking. Well, let's see. So if I scoot Showdown over to... That actually is quite horrible, because then you don't know what the game back here is, because all it says is Odyssey. The game name's on the bottom or the side, and like looking to and having it backwards. So we'll do like this, and then Demon Attack can live right there. You remember the most random thing. Well, if you're feeling up to sharing, go right ahead and share. I remember random things at times too. Alright. So these are the other category. Type and Tell. That one actually is kind of fun to mess around with the Odyssey too. And make it say things. Ah, yes. Throw the cheese. Yeah. Whenever I stream this or do anything like that, I have to be prepared for people to say, hey, why don't you make your Odyssey 2 say swear words? No, I'm not doing that. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. So, computer intro, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, T, and the manual for computer intro, which I probably will not store like that. Maybe maybe back there. That's a little more comfortable because it's got the metal spine. I'd like to try and fix up the cover. I think I mentioned that in the last one if I can. I thought about putting little pieces of tape across those sections there, or if they had any sort of a binding thing to. I also thought about like how computer intro is the programming course. So it teaches you how to program for the Intel 8048 microprocessor, which is like the brain or the CPU of the Odyssey 2. So it's a thick programming manual. Talks about computers in the future, which is actually today, and then it has you. There's a hair in there. Has you go through and teaches you how to actually program. It says you type these commands in. Oh, I'm going to be doing a video on this where we go through the programming course since I've only done like the first two. But you're actually typing out code on the Odyssey 2. Yeah, and this one was, yeah, this is 1979, like all of their other games. There's a, I think that's it. Yeah, detailed section of the Babbage computer. So that's the computer by Charles Babbage. Yeah. Actually, let me show. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've seen a more modern CPU before. I forget what these are called, but here's a picture of the 8048. So that's the Odyssey 2's equivalent of a CPU. Although they're called something else because they're like different. So that'll go back there. I think at this point, it's just a matter of these go in here, and there's not enough room to fill it. Too bad. It would be so cool if all of these were in nice, pristine condition. But as I said in the last one, the ones that end up being in really nice condition, this one I did have to glue this piece back on, but like it's not as easy to get the cartridge out. So that's why they ended up getting bent out like that and stuff. Okay. So, now the question becomes, do I want to try and put, that's going to be changed to other. This is 1 to 4. We'll be relabeling these eventually. So, question, do I want to put anything in the middle there as padding? I'm sure I have like a piece of foam or something somewhere. And let's see, I had 5 more games left. So this is not going to work out so great. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That leaves 3. And then this here doesn't... there's going to be one that's got leftovers. Wait a minute. Calculator time. Right. So we said 45 by 11 equals 4 containers. $45 by 12. Wait. 3.75. How does that work? If divided by 4. Wait, no, not 14. Divided by 12. Divided by 11. 10 is 4.5, so if we divide by 12, not 112 divided by 12, I think that means there's just, so that's 3.75. Let's see, 44, well, 4 times 11 is 44, right? And I know I'm going to have 45, because 47 minus 2 is 45. So that means there's just going to be 1 extra game. So wait, do I not need 2? Because wait, so wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, So that's 10, 20, 10, 20. Wait. No. How do I only have 28? This is... Oh. Well, I mean, there are the... Oh. Behind me. So, 10, 22, no wait, 10, 21, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. What? How is my math off from earlier? So let's just... Yeah, 41. So that means maybe I'll need 46? I don't know. There's like a few rare games that aren't counted in the North American collection. Hello, G-Star. So let's just guess that I need 5 more like I was counting earlier, which seems weird, but we'll say about 5, so 1. That'll actually fit, because 5 plus 7 is 12. I just got a retro gaming notification from Reddit, which is fitting because I'm looking at retro games. It's titled "When a Grail Walks into Your Shop," and I won't show the picture because I don't want to take someone else's work. But it's basically the Flintstones, and it looks like an NES card, and it's in a nice. Well, it's in a plastic case with foam, so probably not the original box. I don't know much about that, but apparently it's rare. So yeah, not counting the manual, the rest of these should fit in here because that means 3 more here and 2 in the back. Not ideal to have 2 in the back, but it can work. I don't know. We'll make it work somehow. Actually, one more of the extra, the other games I don't have is probably going to be like this style here. I think it's Power Lords. You know, there's something interesting about Power Lords. If you've never heard of Power Lords, so you had He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. So Power Lords were made as competition to them, right? And so you had like some comic books. I think you maybe had a cartoon, and then you had like some toys and stuff, right? But the only thing people really remember about Power Lords is an obscure video game. Like, you know, like most of these individual games I paid probably like $20 for, sometimes less, maybe a little bit more. Power Lords is like a $500 game, right? Because it's so rare. So only people remember about Power Lords is a rare, obscure video game from an obscure game console. Wow. And also, I should rotate these ones around. Excuse me for that breath noise. It's a bit annoying, but there we go. And then 1 to 4 players. Not a game. Carefully put the booklet in the back. This is the nicest condition booklet I've seen. And the book for Computer Intro is relatively rare. You can usually find a loose cart, but the book's pretty tough. And also, I would imagine that's because it's a more easily lost book. It doesn't store inside like the other instruction manuals do in there. So Okay, I think I'm just gonna see if I happen to have anything in my sorry, games, legs. I'll see if I have anything in my stuff that I think would be able to fit in. Huh. You know, actually, it's a little weird, but I could put my OnePlus Xbox in there. That's actually pretty nice for now. Still a little bit of extra room off to either end, but that's fine. Or, wondering is my... Ooh, actually, you know what? What about... Whew! I forgot how big the box is. What about the box for my 9 Pro? Fits the red aesthetic of my studio. Will it fit? And that rhymed. No, it won't. Well, alright. So we got the X. We actually have a OnePlus 5 box in there. Man, the X was a really good phone for being how cheap it was. It was even cheaper than the OnePlus 3. That was one of the few years that they did 2 phones back then. Now they've got a few different models of phones. They're like regular lineup in their Nord series. Nord. It's about the same. So we'll just leave the X in there for now. And all right, we'll put these in here, and then I don't really know what else to do because I'm kind of waiting for my desk to be able to come up here. So then when I bring stuff up, I have a place to not only put it, but also I can start organizing and moving. Actually, these manuals can go in there. So let's figure out, we can put the TV in there along with some of the other stuff. You know, I forgot to look for something to hold up the larger games. I wanted like a picture hanger, although I think that might not be quite right. Actually, I could cut some stuff out of cardboard, although 3D printing would be a little better. Since it's a square box, we would just need a 45-degree angle. Okay, so I'm going to say, you know what I'm actually going to say? Yeah, I'm going to say the vacuum. That's what I'm going to say really quickly. Let's get this right there. Oof. Let me go grab the vacuum from out of its closet. Big huge shop vac. Okay, don't have to bring it in all the way. Let's then, nice. All right, be noisy for a bit. Not too bad actually. put the vacuum away quickly. All right, let's see. Let's put. All right, no. TV's in. Now we'll grab the little Zenith TV. And let's see, you should. Ooh, nice. Yeah, great. So, our little TVs have a home till they need to get used for something. And we have room to spare for other stuff. So now we can put the games in. So I'm gonna put 1 or 2 player and 1 player in the front. And I'm doing that order mostly because I don't have a lot of people over usually, so easier access to the games I can play all by myself. And then 2 players. Oh, that is nice. And then, if we ever needed to, there's a possibility of putting something underneath them maybe. If I got a shorter storage tub or something. Which I do have a storage tub that I bought recently, like a bigger plastic one, that I'm going to be putting stuff in. Oh, this is actually, darn, this is not as great because I'm going to have to figure out where the last container is going to go. I mean, if I built some kind of a shelf thing, I don't necessarily want to add holes or whatever to this, but even if I made, I wouldn't have enough, but I was thinking of like what I've used for my clock collection in the past, where I made an extra thing out of, my Rokenbach pieces, that's what the set's called. Oh, it's a little hot in here. But let's open this last one up. And let's just kind of see. Yeah, it won't fit. Actually, although it is a little bit awkward, like if I put something down there on that side, then only part of the weight is going to be on top of these games on the left here, and so I can have it off to there. Probably, actually, I would put it on the left side somehow. It's going to be tough with Demon Attack, the way that it pokes up. So maybe, whatever. It'll be, it'll be good enough. Or I could actually build an insert out of wood. Something that would be like the shape of this and sit in there to add a shelf Or, perhaps even a mini step stool might serve that purpose. I don't know. We'll figure out what to do when we get there. For right now, though, I am going to fold up our container, as it so nicely does. And then we can close that up. Now, is there anything else that we can take care of, or is it, I do need to do some editing on I need to look for some more music for the animation, because my sound editor, my composer is not available, sadly, and no, it didn't have anything to do with what's been going on lately. So, yeah. Anyways. Gather up these papers here. Is there anything else that I can do? I don't think I can really do anything else. Actually, I can say, though, I bought these coasters from Smith's the other day, because they were on sale, $2.29. The original price was actually $3.20, so I only saved like 91 cents, but they're little watermelon coasters, and I figured I'm going to need a coaster for on my desk anyways for when I have drinks up here. Water, apple juice, orange juice, whatever, lemonade. And they're kind of, I know it's more of a pinkish color because watermelon sometimes looks pink on things, but it's a kind of reddish color. It'll match the red aesthetic of the rest of the studio. So it's kind of an impulse buy. They're by HD Designs. They're like a silicone type. So I don't know how well they're going to do it, like absorbing things. But yeah, there. Got them. I think that's going to be it. And I'm going to take this stream out. And there will be more setup eventually. But, after doing some editing and stuff like that. Anyways, thanks to everybody who tuned into this stream. If you're excited for what's next, if you want to see content about some of the things like playing Odyssey 2 games or some of the other things that I've talked about that will come once this studio is set up, then, go ahead and leave a like down below. Share this video with other people. Sorry, I was just thinking about, I'm probably going to have a bookshelf with alarm clocks there. I want to get a tiny one that will fit back there if it would hold all the clocks. But for now, I'll probably put my one bookshelf there maybe. And then where am I going to put, because I want to have a ladder that actually hangs off the side of that, not a step stool. And I was going to put it like kind of in the middle so that you're not getting smashed by the door. But it might be a tight squeeze fitting it right here with my larger bookshelf that I already have in my room right there. And then this door, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyways, I'll see you guys in whatever's next. Thanks so much for watching. And yeah, that's it.